You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How your mama doing? Hey, sweetie.
Hey, girl, I came in here earlier.
What? You did?
I was in here an hour ago.
What was you doing in here an hour ago?
You know our times are different.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I wanted to make sure I ain't miss. I can't remember if you're an hour ahead or behind. You're an hour. Actually, this is 10 o'clock right now.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's 9:09 p.m. here. So yeah, we on that central time. So I'm an hour ahead. No, behind you.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you say 10 o'clock, I'm thinking it's 9 o'clock or I don't know. But anyway, I just didn't want to miss you.
Well, how you been? It's been so long since we went live. I was like, "Ooh, I gotta holler at my folks tonight."
Girl, I was sitting up here. You know, I go through the house on Friday. I tell the kids, you know what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what day it is. Oh yeah, Friday Night Live. I clicked on and clicked around. I was like, what happened?
You said you clicked on and clicked around.
I was like, what happened?
You know what? I told my bro, Tone, you know, my bro who be hopping up on us, his wife, he hit me up at like 10:30 Friday, and he was like, sus, ain't no Friday Night Live.
I know.
Like,
why you do that to us?
The holiday tapped me out.
What you do that? Why you do that to us?
Man, I was out. I mean, I wasn't like sleep or anything. I was just so tired. I was just so tired.
But you know you can't be doing that. You can't be spoiling us.
I know. And y'all know I don't normally I can count on probably maybe one hand. Maybe one hand. How many times we didn't do Friday Night Lives.
Girl. And it was always something.
I know.
And it be important, you know?
Yeah, but it was just like, I know, I look forward to it too, because it's like the end of the week. You want to turn up. A lot of people still ain't really hanging out too much, you know, because of, CVD-19. So a lot of people do look forward to it, but I was laying around in this bed watching TV.
Not just forward. I be looking forward.
I know it should. I'll be looking forward to you. I'm gonna get on you.
What I do?
Cause you not been going live. You not been. You haven't.
I ain't been live in a while, have I? My mind be live.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
And every time I be like, oh, let me do this, and something happened. Ooh. Either I had the kids or you know how they go. Because that little juicy baby you got over yonder way. Ooh.
Oh, I just love me some him. Hey, Tazing, what's up, lady?
Girl, he's so fine.
He's so precious, and he gets so big. I just love him.
Girl, you see my juicy man?
Yes, I did. You know what? It's crazy because like me, you, and probably like 3 other people I know all had like grandkids around the same time.
In the order.
All our kids is like the same age almost. Like,
Because mine just turned 5 months. Yours is 6 months.
Yep. And my cousin, I think hers is about, I want to say 4 months. They're like back to back to back. Like literally, I'm like, see, that's what happens in CBD-19. People was making babies.
Right. You know, my baby came out the coma making baby.
Oh,
she came out the coma. Her husband missed her real bad.
Man.
That's one baby I knew was coming.
Oh yeah. I was not expecting no grandchild. I mean, I didn't. When I found out, I was like, what? Are you sure? When y'all going to the hospital, I need to know, are you sure? Because I'm not getting excited. I'm not telling anybody. I'm not posting anything. I'm not, none of that. None of that. And but because it was CBD-19, it was hard to get into the hospitals. So like it took like maybe a month and a half later before they could even get into the hospital for a prenatal appointment.
And see, my daughter had to be handled specially because of COVID, you know, because the fact that her lungs and stuff was damaged so bad. And which I was like, I wasn't mad because she thought I was gonna be mad at her that she got pregnant, but I wasn't mad at her. I was scared for her. You know, because I knew what she had been through and lungs and all that, and that type of thing. So yeah, I gotta watch.
I can barely understand. Like I said,
he
said, "You what's up? No, you what's up, Tasty? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I know it's a Monday night. It's not normal for us to come live on a Monday night just to shoot the breeze or whatnot. And Miss Cecil done kicked herself out, so I'm gonna allow her time to get back in here. But y'all, if anybody wants to jump on the stream, let me drop the link. We ain't on no particular topic tonight. It's just that I haven't been live in a while. And I just wanted to come live and shoot the shit, shoot the breeze with you guys. So that's
why go with this again. Girl.
But here's the link. I'm gonna drop this link. But have you been watching our show? Because I'm so far behind.
I haven't been watching anything. I ain't even watched Power yet.
Oh, Power 2 or Power the other
Power 2, the newest episode. I haven't even watched those.
Episode 2 came out.
No, I haven't seen it yet. But check this out. This is what I'm really tripping on. Why all these young men kill their mamas on Thanksgiving?
Hold that thought. Let me finish typing this. Hold up, please hit this link to jump on the screen with us. Okay, please hit this link to jump on the screen with us. Okay, now what you saying?
I said, why all these young men kill their mamas on Thanksgiving?
I saw a post. I saw something on the news, on the internet about somebody who shot their mother. But you saying it's like several people did it on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like I know one happened here. He shot his mom in the head.
Oh my God.
Another one happened in Atlanta where he stabbed his mother. And he was a teenager. He was mentally ill, and they said the police.
I saw that one. That's the one that was on meth, right?
No, he was mentally ill.
Oh, okay.
The one you talking about on meth is a different one, I think.
Yeah.
But this one was the one that that somebody I know knew her. And she was like, I woke up to the worst news during the holiday, and it's like, I can't believe it. And for her son to at the hand, her son was even worse. Let me look it up, Mama.
You talking about, okay, I see one on right now. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'm about to play the video. Hold on. I found it.
All right. Okay.
But you look up the Michigan one. Look up the I got the Georgia one.
Yeah. Okay, let me get my.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Come on
Hey
through.
y'all,
Hit the
hey
like
y'all,
and share button.
hey y'all, hey.
We ain't on no particular topic tonight. We just ain't been live in a minute. And so we just shooting the shits tonight. Okay. So if you want to jump on the screen with us, click that link in the chat if you want to jump on the screen with us. Hey, Miss Natalie Nolan, how you doing?
Oh Lord, what did my grandson do with the mouse? Oh,
He took your mouse.
girl, this little boy is full of busy. I don't know what he did with it, or either I hit it. I hit it from him.
Oh no, he can't be stealing the mouse
I hid it from him. He's so busy, girl.
now.
My grandbaby's so busy, and I love you so much.
I know.
And now he say, because I cannot stand for my kids to say, yeah, and what.
Oh, I can't stand that. Ooh.
What sounds so disrespectful to me. So I told my kids to say yes, and the grandkids, they followed suit. So they say yes. They don't answer me anybody. So now he's starting to say yes, S, S,
Oh, that's too
S,
cute.
yeah, my S. And he called me mama. He can't say grandma. He said mama, 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 S. You call him. You say Kari, S.
Oh, I can't wait till mine start making some sense. All he do is make weird noises right now. He don't make no words or nothing. Just
What
weird noises.
Kahari is the next to the youngest. He's a year, a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Prince is the one that is the baby.
Oh, okay. Well, let me play this. Let me play this clip real quick. And Natalie Lawless, thank you. She said she's doing okay. And yourself, I'm doing wonderful. Just wonderful. Miss Sislo brought up these two topics that she wanted to discuss. Well, we just talking about anything tonight. So, and we were just talking about these mothers being killed by their children on Thanksgiving, which is that I can't even excuse me, imagine. But we're about to take a look at one of the stories right now. So let me mute myself.
Now, a teen accused of stabbing his mother to death on Thanksgiving Day will face a judge for the first time tomorrow. This was not the first to this home. Joe Ripley spoke with neighbors about their interactions with that family.
He never seemed like the kind of kid that would just attack you. It's still mind-blowing.
Daniel Egbonzi continues to process the shock he feels 24 hours later. A mother, 42-year-old Marcia Chance, stabbed several times, lost her life Thanksgiving Day. Gwinnett police say her 18-year-old son was holding the knife.
And the fact that this kind of thing happens completely out the blue literally will make the neighborhood's time stop. And now everyone's asking questions.
The son is charged with felony murder, aggravated assault, and felony weapons charges.
With one person in jail and one person dead, and now a juvenile child without his mom or his brother.
Police would not give a motive, but did reveal that officers were called out to the home before. Neighbors told us the teen had mental health challenges.
Talking to himself or, singing lyrics of songs, maybe some bad words, but, he didn't ever bother nobody where nobody was scared of him.
Daniel Egbonzi says he'll never see his neighborhood the same.
If you keep things quiet, they can grow and just blow up in your face. I myself feel like maybe I should have just had a conversation with him just to pick his brain a bit. He probably would have been actually a nice kid. You never know.
Gwinnett police say the son will have his first court appearance Saturday morning at 8:30.
Wow.
Now that was the one in
Georgia.
In Georgia. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna play it from here. Okay, y'all ready?
Word Avenue and police say it was a son who shot and killed his mother inside a moving car, but it didn't end there. The man then got out of the car and started shooting at other cars at random. This happened about 11 o'clock last night at Woodward and 696, right at the border of Royal Oak and Pleasant Ridge. Priya Mann shows us what happened and also spoke to neighbors who are stunned over this news.
not only to take your own mother's life, but then to go around at random. It's shocking.
The Thanksgiving tragedy started with the gunman shooting his mother while she was driving.
Obviously, we love our kids unconditionally, and sometimes that puts you in a dangerous position.
The mother and son were on Woodward under the 696 overpass approaching Royal Oak. The gunman was sitting in the passenger seat when he opened fire, shooting his mom in the head.
That is pretty scary. Yeah, that usually doesn't happen around here.
The 52-year-old Southfield woman died at the scene.
I don't know if I could ever understand the mind of somebody that could do something like that.
The gunman shot his own mom in Pleasant Ridge, then jumped out of the car and started to head toward Royal Oak, where he kept shooting at vehicles. He had 3 more cars, hitting a 43-year-old woman in the thigh. She was rushed to the hospital, expected to make a full recovery.
Never expect that, and I mean, wrong place, wrong time. That's an awful situation, and she didn't deserve that.
Hopefully, she's going to be able to have full range of motion and be able to do all the things that she wanted to do before.
Police arrested a 22-year-old Troy man near the scene and recovered a 9mm handgun.
Feel really bad about that, especially on Thanksgiving.
If anything, this is a season for taking care of people, for loving one another.
Obviously, no person wants to actually do that. They just have mental health issues or something like that.
I think that we need to think about our mental health the same way that we think about our physical health. And, if people are hurting, we would hope that they would ask for help.
And there were multiple 911 calls from terrified drivers. Both Royal Oak and Pleasant Ridge police responded. The Oakland County Sheriff's Department is taking over the investigation. The case will be handed over to the prosecutor's office. We'll have more next week on charges. Reporting live tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Now, the scary part about it, y'all.
And that's the one in Michigan, right?
That's the one in Michigan, not far from me. And let me tell you, that's the same route that I took going to my daughter's house for Thanksgiving dinner.
Really?
That's the same route. I go out 696 and I pass Woodward. Me and my son and my daughter was in the car. Now, I saw a bunch of police flying, but I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were just pulling people over or whatever. I had no idea what was going on, but we were going against the way that they were traveling. You know what I'm saying? But I traveled that same freeway going to my daughter's house and coming back home. Girl, ain't that crazy?
That is sad. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Prince.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's up, bruh?
What's going down?
Man, just talking about these mothers who lost their lives over Thanksgiving Day. Like, I can't imagine cooking, slaving away in the kitchen for a few days before Thanksgiving Day, and then my own child murdered me on Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he'd have had to keep you company. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna work.
But you know what I'm saying? And then I know the one that happened in Georgia. They said this one had mental. Did they say what type of?
No, but it was obvious that he was schizophrenic, paranoid, schizophrenic, or something, because he was hearing voices. They were saying,
yeah,
he wouldn't have been hearing that many, but he would have been hearing some voices. All right.
Oh yeah,
but they got 2 more, Tanya. It's at least 2 more. Okay, there's one in Dallas, and then there's one in Fresno, California. Which one?
Yeah,
which
I saw the one in Dallas. Hold on
one second. Which one you gonna get? So I grab the other one.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can find the video so we can actually see what you're playing.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I don't have I can share on your platform, so I can send you the link so you can share it.
Yeah, because her platform janky. You can't share on her platform.
You know me talking about my friend.
You know what, Tom?
No, that's good high security.
You know what?
Oh my God, it's so many. Like, I'm just going through them.
He is really hurting me. Okay, here my heart, yeah.
Send me the link. If you can send me the link in my inbox.
I'm happy.
Yeah, we got to see the action. We got to see the live
Okay,
action.
bro, I get it. You
But
ain't
like,
got
how
to
many
say
times do y'all see people like walking up and down the street,
Yeah, we got to see the gossip.
talking to themselves?
It's all right
Like,
to hear the gossip, but we got to see the
you
gossip.
okay, Tom?
hey, Abuse, how you doing?
He really piling on Nick.
That is really sad. We just talking about these mothers that was killed on Thanksgiving Day by their own sons.
Yeah,
like
that sucks.
every one of them was by their sons.
Yeah, I miss my mama, man. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine that.
Oh wait, that's taking me to the stream. I ain't trying to.
I can't. And the one that they said had issues that was singing to himself. Like I was saying, we see that stuff all the time. People walking down the street, talking to themselves, singing to themselves. Sometimes yelling, and I seen somebody the other day yelling at the wind, yelling in the air.
Oh wow!
When it comes to these people with these special illnesses or mental illnesses, I done said before, and people might think I'm not being not having a heart, but it comes a certain point in time where sometimes there's a better place for that person than living up under your roof. Because I'll be damned if I'm walking around scared to fall asleep at night because I have a child in my house who I don't trust or who I don't feel comfortable. Like, you couldn't have just woke up one day and this child just killed you out the blue. Because children who have mental issues and they be fighting them, cussing them, tearing up their house, throwing TVs through the windows. I mean, this is not something that happens overnight. It's a buildup.
You had a well whooped ass.
Man.
A well whooped ass.
So I sent you 2 links. So.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, you know she got that high tech. Don't nobody post on.
I ain't got no. Who, me?
On the hood table, if you ain't got the admin and controls, you ain't posting nothing.
I swear.
She got copyright things. She got to make sure her copyright. So they can't be, that's sad. We got to tread eggshells just to be on social media. YouTube all be shaming themselves.
Ooh, Miss Senslow, the one you sent me says shooter kills mom and dozens more in tragic Connecticut school shooting.
Oh no, they.
Damn, that's another
one. One should say Fresno County man, and the other one's teen confesses to fatally shooting mother in the head.
See, what happened is this one of those sites where they have a news story in words, but they be showing another video.
Okay, well, which one was that?
That's the Newsweek one for Dallas. It says the story. It said the story's there typed out, but I find those links.
I'll find you another one. Go to the other one. I'll find you another one. That's for Dallas, right?
Yeah, that is very sad. He said, "I'm not sleeping with one eye open for a sprawl." No way. There's a facility. I said this last week. I swear to God, and people was laughing at me. I'm like, no, there's a facility for stuff like that. Just like if you have a parent and you done all you can to take care of that parent once they get older and they need to be changed, they need to be fed. Sometimes they might have mental issue. They're going crazy. They're sneaking out the house, in the middle of the night. All these things, and you just can't handle it anymore. There's a place for that type of situation. Just like with I don't want to call the kids crazy, but you know what I'm saying, kids who out here doing crazy stuff because they got mental issues.
And I went through that with my dad. My dad was buried after a while. Deshaun. I'm sorry, y'all. Deshaun.
That's okay. But yeah, there's places for that.
Not back home. Where you find something like that back in Omaha? Didn't they shut that shit down? Send them all to
No,
Lincoln.
I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about there's still other places that people can go for mental health issues. You check them in somewhere. I know somebody personally who has a child who's a psychopath. It's like 3 words, but I know schizo is part of it.
Paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah. And they have to they be going around talking to themselves and seeing stuff and thinking you the enemy and you trying to kill them.
Paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah. And even sometimes when they taking their medicine like they supposed to, they still have these outbursts.
Episodes, yeah.
Right, these episodes. And sometimes they have to check them into a facility, and that is their own child. Like, I mean, you're no authorized medical person. You're not skilled. We're just not skilled in those type of areas. And a child been went upside your head, and you better try to lay them down flat like you would any other kid who riles up against you. But in this situation, when they have a mental issue, it's like a lot of parents don't want to do anything because they're like, oh, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to. They be feeling bad and feel sorry. Then they end up dead.
Yep.
Shit, they have a well whooped ass. Why I end up dead?
Tony is a whole entire mess, girl.
He always.
A whole entire mess.
You always want to fight. What's that
Yeah,
TV show when they talk about the dude who always want to fight? That movie. You always want to fight.
Here it is. Shit, hey, you ain't about to sit around here and be creeping up when we talk about. I heard a voice told me that it's time you killed and dead. No, man, please, no, you better tell that boy shit. You gonna be dying right with me.
You waking up and you got your child staring down on you, looking like Chucky.
Exactly, with a big ass butcher knife.
What a big ass butcher knife.
What are you doing? No, it ain't no what are you doing. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Honey, you need a glass of milk, darling?
Yeah, I might get stabbed a couple times, but I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna black out on you.
I just sent it to you again. A different one.
If I don't decide to give you a little flesh wound, I'm gonna heat you up. You ain't gonna stab me. The devil is a lie.
Right. Hold on. I got the story.
Child or no child. You want to see who God is? You can meet him face to face. You try to stab me.
Man, and like that little Chucky talking about standing there with that knife, talking about he couldn't sleep and got a knife upside your throat.
Exactly.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I thought you was the devil. I know. You about to know who he is.
Right. And I'm about to share this share this link that Cicelo just sent me. Let's see. I'm about to mute myself.
I know, right?
Medicaid and Peach Care for
15-year-old is facing capital murder charges after police say he confessed to shooting and killing his mother. The victim, 47-year-old Amy Salinas Alvarado, was found inside a home near the corner of McLean Avenue and Bernard Boulevard. She was shot in the head. Fox 4's David Santendry also explains how a welfare check of an abandoned child led them to the murder discovery.
Dallas police say a 15-year-old boy shot and killed his mother, 47-year-old Amy Salinas Alvarado, inside her home off Linacre Drive in Oak Cliff Friday afternoon, and then took his mother's 2-year-old granddaughter, who she was babysitting, and abandoned her at the child's great-grandparents' home 3 miles away off McLean Avenue. The great-grandparents didn't know how the child got to their home. They requested a welfare check at Salinas Alvarado's home, and that's when police found her shot and killed.
It's kind of weird because they're right in front of us.
Jose Palacios lives near the home where the baby was dropped off by the 15-year-old. Police say he used his mom's vehicle and then went to a friend's house. He was taken into custody and confessed.
There's something very wrong. He could have gone to the school I went to. He could be going to the same high school or Sunset, something like that. I must know him. Who knows?
Family members declined to interview with Fox 4. For now, police have not said why he killed his mother or why he took the baby across town.
So yeah, it's kind of weird knowing that this happened right here with our neighbors.
David Santentry, Fox 4 News.
Did y'all hear that? He said kind of the same thing like the other guy said, the other neighbor, saying, you know, I wish I would have had a chance to basically talk to him, or I probably went to school with him, or, you know, it's always like so nearby that somebody does something like that and you really don't know nothing about them. And you could be going to the same school, the same church, the same, you know, that is bad.
Give his ass the chair.
He took the grandbaby and just left the little baby on the porch. Okay, yeah, he took it to the great grandparents' house, but that baby could have took off. Somebody could have took that baby.
Give his ass a chair.
I guess he was saying don't leave her in the house with the dead body, though. You know.
Yeah, like that one mother did. The one who left her kids in the house with her dead son that her boyfriend killed.
Shut my door. Okay.
We were talking about that story a few weeks ago.
You said what happened?
Remember the lady a few weeks ago? It was all on the news. She killed one of her kids, or her boyfriend killed one of her kids and left him in a closet or something like that, and left in a bed all the other kids. Left all the kids in an apartment building by themselves to fend for themselves. And one of them was dead, and the kids lived with their dead sibling for over a year.
Yeah, get up from there, and
Now she
and one of the boys, one of the kids, is that the one with one of the kids was found in the closet?
Yep.
With the dead brother's remains.
Yep. Hey, Polo, the creator, what's up? What's good? I shared your live earlier, the one where you said you was on the road to 1K. How you doing, love? You can jump on the channel if you want. It's a panel, y'all. It's a panel, y'all. We discussing whatever y'all want to discuss. Whatever y'all want to discuss. I just think that's so sad that I always think it's sad when the people that's closest to you, the people that's supposed to protect you and fight for you, you know, they like I be telling my kids, like you tell your siblings, everybody who got kids, y'all ain't supposed to fight each other. Y'all supposed to fight with each other. Y'all supposed to back each other up. Make sure nobody get jumped. If one of y'all need $1, give them $2. You know what I'm saying? That's how siblings supposed to be. But it's so sad when the person closest to you is the one who harms you. I just can't stand it.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, speaking of that, what about this fool, Young Pharaoh?
Oh, what about? Oh, hold on. Speak on it, please. Hey, View. Thank you, love. Thanks for sharing the live. I always try to share people live when I see the lives come through. I try to always share because I know what it means to share and you get more views and more support. So I always appreciate when somebody shares my live. But what's up with this Young Pharaoh?
Girl, that fool went and shot up his baby mama house.
Why everybody who name got a young in it or a little in it always in some shit?
Girl, he straight up, I don't know what's up with him. He is going to lose everything he's accomplished through social media. This dude went over there while her and the kids were in the house and put it on Instagram. First, he put it on Instagram that he was going to do it. Mm-hmm. And then he put it on the Instagram, said, one through the garage, sparing human life or something like that, he said. She said she had just came in the door from Walmart. I was on a live when she came live to talk about it. She said she had just pulled in from Walmart and she was in getting the kids settled and she heard something, but the kids were playing, so she thought something had failed. Like they had knocked something down or whatever, so she didn't even acknowledge it. But after she got somebody sent her the screenshot of him saying that he had shot through her house. She started looking around. Lo and behold, she looks up. This is the fool that shot through the garage.
What?
It came through the garage, through the wall, through another wall, and skid it across the ceiling.
And you said it's on his Instagram.
It's he put it on his. It's probably down now, but he put it like on his Instagram story. But she got it's on her one of her lives, and she called the police. He was locked up. She got him. He was locked up for terroristic threats, and a girl, something wrong with this dude.
You know what? I'm trying to let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find the video.
I'll try to find a link because I know I was watching it when she was talking about it, and then she showed the bullet holes and whatnot, and I'm like, what in the entire doohickey is going on with this fool?
Hold on. Let me see. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because the internet is tripping.
I know. He had on his lemon pepper steppers.
What? I can't stand you. Hold on, let me go over to my IG. I can't stand you, bro. What you say he had on?
He got on his lemon pepper steppers.
I can't stand you.
Lemon pepper. Hold up.
I can't stand you.
Could you please explain to the peoples what's the
lemon pepper steppers?
Man, his account is private. I have to request to follow it.
Who?
Young Pharaoh.
Yeah, I'll make it private too if do some idiotic shit like that.
Right.
I'm about to log on my doggone laptop because my doggone bootleg phone want to start getting hot. I'm like, what the hell is your problem?
Oh yeah, get your laptop, bro.
No, I'm on my laptop. I'm waiting for my thing. I'm just sitting up. I'm up here, but yeah, the lemon pepper steppers, girl. That's what he got. Them lemon pepper steppers.
What the hell is a lemon pepper stepper? Come on now. Lemon pepper.
Oh Lord, you ain't never seen them the goofy ass reels supposed to be creating. Come on, the lemon pepper steppers.
Oh, so they some rims?
No, so it's just it's supposed to be doing this dumb ass. It's like some TikTok shit.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up. I don't like
yeah, lemon. It's on IG though too. You know, lemon pepper steppers. Yeah.
Oh, it says song of the year, lemon pepper steppers. Oh wow. His name is what's this? Moo? What Moo?
Yeah, girl.
Who the hell is Moo?
I don't know. Got his lemon pepper steppers.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm about to come in right here on the back on the.
Okay, yeah, come in on another one. And okay.
I'm hold up. There we go.
All right, I got you. Okay. Man of many names, many names. You and Curtis. Except for Curtis changes his avatar name. He changes it like every 30 minutes when he be on the show with us. I be like, what the hell? Oh, y'all, both of y'all muted? Okay.
My daughter came in the room.
Oh, okay. What you eating on? I heard it.
I was muted though.
I know. Shoot. I ain't had no dinner today either. I was like,
me either. These are cheese doodles. The hot and honey ones.
Cheese doodles.
Oh, girl,
you say cheese and honey. What in the tarnation is you eating?
So, stop playing with me. Though. Hold on.
She said cheese.
Hold on.
Cheese and hot pepper. What?
Oh, that's the real lemon pepper stuff.
Cheese and jalapeno. What?
Gas. That's what it sounds like. Sound like straight gas.
Hot and honey cheese. I ain't never had no cheese doodle. Hot
girl.
Spicy.
I'm live.
Girl. Please like
These
the
are
video.
so good.
Thank you.
These are so good. It's like sweet and spicy.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I go back and do a screenshot of that because I love me a good snack. But Tone, so ain't neither one of y'all watched the season 2 of Power 2 yet?
I'm sure my wife has. She
Oh my
always.
God!
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I watched it.
Was
I'm
it
caught
good?
up on it.
Ooh, let's talk about that like Wednesday or something.
Okay, y'all lemon pepper steppers on Wednesday.
Wednesday or something.
I'm down.
Miss Cisco, you gonna watch it tonight too? Because episode 1 and episode 2 came on, so I'm gonna have to watch both of them.
Mary, that's my girl.
I love me some Mary. What they call her, Monet?
Yeah, Mo.
Yes, I like Monet, and a lot of people said they like, between the three, well, the old power, the first one's gone, but between the last two powers, do y'all like Monet better, or do y'all like old girl from Power?
I don't know who the hell is neither one. I know I seen that. Ain't got shit on that new Sesame Street Family Reunion movie coming up.
What?
You need a whole whooping. Where your wife at?
Right here.
Please get the belt. Forget the belt. Get the switch.
I know that's right.
Y'all down south, they got willow trees down there.
Yeah, we got the regular ass trees down here.
We got willow trees here.
Oh my God, I ain't seen a willow tree in our neck of the woods in forever, unless you go way out in the country.
Yeah, we got a lot of mesquite.
They got them on Belle Isle.
Oh. So do y'all like Monet better or
they're kind of different because
She
Raquel
is
like she a bad one too.
Her death still.
I like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
I think Raquel just coming on really like Monet. I don't think we've even seen the tip of what she's about. You know what I mean? Like Raquel, she just came out the gate.
Yeah, she came out the gate punching, smashing them in the mouth.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Monet is kind of like in the game by default because of her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Because since he's locked up, so it's like she's really holding it down. Versus Rock, she was running the shit.
Right.
Yeah. Rock was really running shit. I mean, there was bodies being dropped. I mean,
we're not saying that Mo is really not on that level, which I feel like she is, but I want to know with her and old boy, because actually you ain't seen it yet, have you?
No, I haven't seen. Oh
my God!
Because I've been so caught up in the holidays, and then just this morning.
I know that's right.
I worked all day today, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then there's another show that I'm behind on already. Which one is that? Oh my God!
Lemon pepper steppers, girl.
No, there's a show that I watched, and they put 3 episodes out at once. Is it the cult you know what I'm talking about? The cult.
She's talking about
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Ruthless.
Oh shit, I ain't seen that. I still ain't watched that.
I thought she was talking about All American.
Do you watch? You know what? Come on.
I've seen all the other ones. I just haven't seen Ruthless yet.
Ruthless. I think that's the one where they had. I hate that because Tyler Perry, he be doing that sometimes. He'll come out and drop like 3 episodes in the same day.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
So
that means you watched the Oval.
It was Ruthless. Episodes 10, because you know how he splits his seasons in half too, Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So he split season 2 in half. So the mid-season premiere just started on the 25th. It was actually on the holiday, right? Was 25th? He know better than
that. Okay. So have you seen the Oval?
Girl, I ain't watched the Oval not one time. Not one time.
The acting is bad.
Everybody keeps saying you gotta watch the Oval. You should watch the Oval since you reviewed Ruthless. But I'm like, I gotta go all the way back and watch all those episodes.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell.
I'm about to go back to the first episode of Walking Dead.
Oh no, not The Walking Dead. That show, I did enjoy it. Don't let me lie about it. But it just started becoming so redundant. I was like,
Walking Dead coming on.
You see a monster coming walking
Hey,
down.
I don't know, sis. Would you sis, did y'all I don't know if y'all got remember that about the white boy up there in Detroit got on the bus with a goat?
What?
Oh.
What happened? What happened?
He got on the bus, city bus with his fake goat.
And that boy got up there. You can hear old boy in the background talking about, "Come on, man, I gotta get home, man. Walking Dead about to come on."
This really happened? This really happened?
Yes. This nigga said Walking Dead about to come on, and he said, "Oh man, oh no, this man done bought a goat on the bus."
And he allowed him?
Real talk, he said, "Man, you got to get off the bus, bro." He was like, "It's going on 7. Come on, man. I got to get home, man. Walking Dead coming on."
Can you ride a goat?
He brought that goat on the bus.
I'm just saying, can he just jump on the goat's back and hee-haw?
No, that goat, everybody was scared of the goat.
Hell no.
I'm like the little poor goat, he probably scared as hell. Like, who all these niggas over here?
He might as well have brought a pig on the bus.
No, he finally got off, and everybody talking about.
Open the door.
And then dude said, "Walking Dead appreciate you, bro. Walking Dead appreciate you."
He come on the bus talking about, "I need 2 transfers, please."
That man got out there with a goat. Only in the D, man. Only in the
When
D.
this happened in Detroit, Mr. Slow, in your town, your neck of the woods.
Only in the D.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, it went viral, man. I had to find it, girl. I had to go over that. Ooh, that's a lot of videos.
I wish I would have seen something like
Oh
that.
no, I got it. I'm gonna send it to you. You gonna fall
Please
out.
send it to me, because I would have, if I was there, I would have recorded it.
Oh, you wouldn't have to record it.
I'm like,
They did a
bro.
damn good job.
Hey, Willie Rosado. I don't know if I ever seen you in the chat before, but thanks for tuning in.
That man said Walking Dead coming on.
Yeah, I used to watch The Walking Dead for a long time. Then I just stopped watching it because I was just like, oh, I can't take no more.
I know somebody watched every episode.
I just couldn't. I was like, oh.
You just got lost.
What else can they do on this show? That's how it's
Everybody walking around dead.
What else can they do on this show? I'm tired of all these people dying, and I be up here feeling bad and crying for these folks. I'm like,
What is pretty though?
Sorry.
Andy, when we bought this.
Willie said there's a dedicated Walking Dead channel. What's that? What's that? That noise? Let me mute you, Mr. So it's a lot of noise.
I know, right? Because it got loud, girl.
It got lemon pepper. What you say, lemon pepper steppers?
Lemon pepper steppers.
Ooh, I'm about to watch that because I kept seeing
It's
YouTube
on Instagram, sis. That shit funny as hell. Lemon pepper, because they spell the pepper. There's like instead of pepper, it's PEPPA. Lemon pepper steppers.
Why? You know know what? I didn't probably heard about it or seen it. I just don't.
Because everybody, what they do is they do this funny ass dance. When folks be getting on there, you be having people in their work boots. This one dude, he was Snoop Dogg skinny and put on these big ass clown looking Stacey Adams shoes and got to doing this dance, talking about these church socks on, talking about lemon pepper steppers. I promise you that shit funny.
Hold on, I'm looking it up on my phone.
Yeah, lemon pepper steppers. Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Okay, let's see, lemon pepper.
I just sent you the GOAT video.
You got the GOAT video?
Yeah, you can play it on there. Come on. No. I knew she was gonna find it. I'm gonna say if you from the D, especially if you're from the D, you better have saved and download that video because that's one in a million right there. A GOAT on the bus.
Oh Lord Jesus. Hold on, let me see.
Sis, that shit is hilarious. That man said, "Oh no, man."
He said he had to get home to the
I gotta get home, sis. If you played that man said, I gotta get home, man. Walking Dead about to come on.
Okay, Miss Cisco. I'm gonna play the news story because you sent me the YouTube channel and I don't want nobody to strike me for playing their YouTube video.
I know that.
So I found the news story. I found a news story on the news, so let me go ahead and play it. And this says it happened in 2018.
Which one is that one?
This is the GOAT, Billy Goat Groove.
Okay, just because it was on somebody else's YouTube, it wasn't on YouTube at first. Actually, I think it came on World Star at first. I don't know somebody gonna try to.
People with YouTube videos, if you play their exact video, they can strike you if they want, regardless if they got the video from somewhere else.
But I think if you change it, you can alter it though.
Yeah, but I ain't got all the.
Oh, they childish for that, man. Let me go on the Star real quick. Do I need to go on World Star or something, girl?
No, if you do change it, like add some graphics, add some emojis, add some music, you can get around that type of stuff. But I ain't got time to be doing all that just to play.
Oh, they ain't doing too much. Now you got folks trying to claim public. What niggas are?
Yeah, but it happens all the time. Hey, you see Tracy channel shut down again, Miss Cisco?
No, what happened?
A lot of people recently who've been getting their channels, getting strikes on their channels. Well, Sir King struck Tracy. That's what she said. Sir King struck Tracy. But Sir King, he good for that, man. He don't like people playing his stuff too much.
So what the hell you posting for then?
Well, it's one thing to post a video, but when it comes to YouTube, that's when it comes to YouTube, the YouTube pays you for your videos.
Yeah, all them damn commercials.
You're getting paid for a video, and somebody takes your video and plays it on their channel, they're like taking views away from. That's just how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain people on YouTube who are kind of like friends or have some type of what they call a YouTube ship. And they will play like each other's videos, like small clips or whatever, and they don't strike each other. But if you playing somebody's stuff and they don't like you, you don't like them or something like that, or they don't really know you, it happens all the time. People will strike you for playing their stuff.
Them niggas is retarded, man. They need to grow up, dude. That's some old. You can't sit over here in a group with us because I don't like you because you don't. Man, get out of here with that bullshit. Man, they ought to be hung and tarred.
That's how I go. That's the YouTube.
They ought to be tarred and feathered.
Yep, YouTube is all about creating
a bunch of
content and
poop butts. That's what they is. A bunch of sensitive ass poop.
Schoolyard bullies grown up. Almost.
Nah, they some poop butts. They need they need to be thrown in a cell with Kels. Let Kels piss on them.
Oh, okay. You know what? Hold up. Is this video gonna play?
Let Kels piss on them. That'll bring them back to reality.
Hold on, you know what? Somebody said something about R. Kelly the other day, and I can't remember what they said, but Willie Rosado said it's on DirecTV and HTC Universe or AMC Plus. I did not know that Walking Dead had a dedicated channel.
Yeah, Walking Dead, man. Walking Dead. How long that shit was on for? How many years?
What's going over there?
That shit was on how many years?
Ain't it on like 50 seasons or some shit? Like
Something
I
like
think The
that.
Walking Dead been on since 72.
That's too bad.
Before I was born. Like they was walking around in bell bottoms and shit back then.
That's childish. That is childish. How the hell?
With butterfly collars and shit.
Wow. Talking about Soul Brother.
You about to have me choke on my drink. Hold up. Miss Sislo. I can't see y'all be doing too much in Detroit, but that's why I love that movie too. I mean that TV show that I be watching. Because they man, that's one of my favorite shows. I'm just mad that I'm behind on it. But I need to get caught up. It's just not enough hours in the day. It is not enough hours in a day to keep caught up with all the shows that I really, really like.
I know that's right, sis. Hey, sis, your brother. I didn't. I'm studying now. I'm getting my what you call it, B? So yeah, certifications. I'm
really?
studying for do my exam for insurance adjusting, girl.
Really?
Yeah, girl. I'm learning how to do because I used to work for Physicians Mutual back in the day. So I know a little thing or two. The Blue Cross Blue Shield type. Claiming things. So I'm getting my beak wet, sis, because it's the money is a little bit too good for me to be running around here fixing on toilets and all of the others. Yeah, yeah, it's time. It's time for me to career switch up, girl. Now, because it's just pretty damn lucrative. I must say. I'm like, ooh.
Well, which insurance field are you going to be getting into?
Since I don't, you know what? I'm not for sure. It's so many to pick from the field agents to the remote. I want to do it all. The remote, the property and casualty. I want to see who got burnt up. I want to see what property didn't got tore up. I want to see it all. That's the ones make the most. So I'm like, shit, that's the girl. I'll do that. I'll do the remote because the type of shifts and the stuff that they pay, and it's like, okay. I mean, it's like, okay, I might work a little bit more hours than what I'm doing now, but at least it's worth it because I'm like, helping people out. And then, yeah, girl, I got to get because I'm learning the game. Who's the big dog is like State Farms and progressives and all them. I'm just learning what they expect, what they what they ain't gonna tolerate, what they will. Yeah, girl, that's independent. So basically, if anybody, for instance, like the storms that's been going on up there in the Pacific Northwest, or the ones that's been hit up there in Virginia and the East Coast, basically, I would go up in there, like depending on who, which insurance carriers got most of the claims in that area. If they need me to go up there and look at a building, or the glass been broke, or just a little shit. But yeah, they pay good. They pay good money, girl. So I'm. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be like in the
adjustment
for that. So that would be like for home damage and
all that shit,
floods and
all that.
Okay.
All that, sis. I got the blueprint. I had to time it out. I was waiting for that Black Friday sale, girl. Now, yeah, I got my training and all that stuff. So yeah.
Hold up, they got Black Friday sales and insurance.
Girl, let me tell you something. They had. I've been this young man. He been in the game for a minute. I've been following him and his mom on Instagram for the last couple of years. So it's he's pretty legit. Been looking at some things. They say you can't, as they say, if you hang around 5 millionaires, who you think the number 6 is gonna be?
It gotta be, better be you.
Exactly. So, if you hang around 5 broke ass folks, then guess who's gonna be number 6 that's broke?
I'm gonna leave.
Real talk. But that's just the way it is. I mean, a lot of people see that.
I just can't leave. My homies might be broke, but I'm like, hey.
Here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand is that it's if you're good at something, you know, especially, you know, if you something that you like to do, that could be something that can help because that is life changing. You know, people are making life changing money. You know, you might, like you said, but you might end up doing a 10 by what they call something like a 10 by 6, you know, where you might be doing 10-hour shifts for 6 days straight or whatever, you know, or you might do a 7 by 10, you know, where you're doing 7 days of doing the heavy season, like 7 days for 10 hours. It just depends. But at the end of the day, you're not on no, like, I got to be there every single day or every week after week after week, Monday through Friday. I ain't got to do all that. It's whatever assignment, however long that assignment is going to take. Man, it's. I met some people too that actually there was an individual. He came to my job when I first started, and he did the same thing. And he gave me his card. He told me anytime I was ever interested, you know, look him up, because like even in that industry, like I can get a whole. I can have him be like, I can get an emergency adjustment license from the state, meaning that because he can vouch for me and say, well, yeah, you know, he's eligible and he's ready to go. And basically what I could do is from there, they'll give me the pass. I ain't got to go through all them certifications, all that old everything along with my background. It's like an emergency, like hiring some people that's, you know, doing for like storm cleanup. And basically they will send me out there, you know, wherever. If I need it, I got to, of course, you know, you got to take care of your own stuff because you're independent. You know, it's not like you're working a job and the job is sending you there. So yeah, it's I did my blueprints, I did my background checks on all that. I'm straightforward here.
Well, that's cool. That's what's up. Congratulations. I wish you the most success in that field.
Got to. I got to.
Yeah, you got to get your money, honey. It's so many. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of jobs out there. I mean, a lot of people are like, I can't find a job. I can't find a job. And it's like,
so it's so easy. This stuff is once people start finding out about this, they're gonna do it like any other industry. They're gonna eventually start making it where you're gonna have to have some type of criteria. But as he explained it, he said, no, you don't need. A lot of people think you gotta have degrees or you need to be this and this. No, it's
insurance is one field that you don't. Well, it depends on like how far up the ladder you go. But insurance is one of those fields where you don't have to go to college a lot of the times because they train you in what you need to know.
That's it. And I mean, once you
life insurance, you know,
all that, and once you, but with the claims, here's the thing about that. Once you start doing the more deployments that because they call them deployments. The more that you do of those, the more that the company trusts you, because you got to remember that the companies get paid when you get done paid. So they on it's still on the same strict type of thing like you would be an employee, but you're not an employee. You're more saying like, hey, you say that you can take care of this workload for us. Let's get it done. We'll cut you that check. That's just the way that is. And this
is it like a contract or like you kind of work for yourself type of thing?
Yeah, like kind of like if I said a 10 by 6, say that contract, say that deployment might be a 10 by 6 for no, it not a 10 by 6. Say it might be a 10 by 6, but say they're going to say it's or they might say a 30 30 at 60. So meaning I'll be making $30 an hour at 60 hours a week.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't.
What's up, Ken? How you doing?
What I'm saying? So what I could do is like no matter what, it's the 60 hours through, whether it's Sunday through Saturday, it don't matter. As long as that 60 hours is done, and I'm still getting that 30 an hour, regardless of I'm still getting that. So say if that program say if that deployment, they say, well, if you're willing to do let's see, this project might take you 240 hours. You already know that's 3 weeks. So if it's gonna take me 3 weeks at $30 an hour, you do the math.
Get money, Al.
You see what I'm saying? That's bread. I mean, it's a lot, and that's easy money. But folks don't be. When I say easy, meaning that you're gonna do some work. You know, you're gonna do a little bit of work, but it ain't like, okay, I gotta sit around here and ask for somebody for permission to take off. It's more say kind of like how you be getting down on certain things, or you get to work from home and stuff and do all that. Yeah, you can. That is so many levels to it. You can do property, you can do, like you said, you can do casualty, property, remote, inspect. You can do, and the best tag teams is really husband and wife or couples.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they said, one you can have one doing the data entry, and the other one is actually out there doing what it takes to do, and that's boom. Them was the ones that make the most money. It's nothing for a person to make six figures in this industry, just literally, even starting off. There's students and people that don't have no experiences starting off getting deployment 20, 30 plus dollars an hour for the, that's a lot of money. When you really look at it, I mean, it's not like it's not making you rich, but shit. Who in the hell wouldn't want to make that kind of money? Yeah, you might work them extra 10, 20 hours more than what you would a regular job, but you're not at a set schedule. It's more say like you got between Sunday and Saturday to get that work done. So if I want to do 10 hours a day, or if I want to do 12 hours a day, as long as if I can get to that 60 quicker by doing 12-hour days, then okay, guess what? I'm gonna do a 12-hour day. I ain't doing shit else.
Yep.
We had to get our mind frame right. So I had to really pick that up. I'm like, man, I'm knocking on, less than 3 whole 4 years. I'll be 5-0. I'm still playing a little catch up. I'm cool. It's all right. My gig was a stepping stone, but I'm working that, and I'm working towards my first deployment. Once my first deployment I'm good, because that money will replace anything that I had to come out of pocket with.
Right.
All that, like, it literally replaces what it would take for me a month to get at my current job. I could have the potential to get that within a week, couple weeks, maybe. Maybe that. So yeah, I'll take that chance, because look at all the natural disasters that's going on.
Yeah, might as well take that money if you can get it out there. And let me just say thank you to Ken Nola. He shared the live. Thanks to everybody who's sharing the live, liking the live, watching the live.
I recommend anybody do this shit.
Yep. Make sure you hit the like button. To those of you who stopping through. But Ken, if you're still here, feel free to jump on the live. And everybody, Ken Nola does have a channel. I think maybe Willie Rosado might have a channel too. I think Willie has a channel. Willie Rosado has a channel. Polo, the creator, A View is a View. And who else came in here? Miss Natalie Nolens. Almost everybody in the chat is a YouTube content creator.
That's what's up. Okay, that's because you popular, sis. That's why.
Chad, I'm trying to be popular. I'm trying to get like a lot of people on here. I ain't saying I gotta have 1 million subscribers one day.
You do.
I'll be happy with 50,000 or 100,000.
No, you better go ahead and get that
one day. Shoot.
You better go ahead and get them 100,000 subscribers, girl. Go ahead and get that residual. Get that residual on up.
I'm trying to I'm still like a lot of people. They get real big on YouTube, and then they quit their jobs and all that. Sometimes that works, but then I've seen people with really big channels, and Miss Sislo can verify people with really large channels get strikes on their channels, or they lose their channels, and then that big old mini mansion they just bought, brand new cars they done bought, kids in these private schools, all that is like at risk because these people done quit their jobs.
Why you take that and flip it?
And that's the thing. If you do like get that big and successful on YouTube, you have to invest your money.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to invest your money, just like anybody else out here. These celebrities, the movie stars, the sports stars, they have to invest their money, because you could be literally able to make big bucks on YouTube one day, and then the next day, for some reason, you lose your whole channel.
You'll be back to them lemon pepper steppers.
And then you got to start all over and start from the bottom and try to create your platform all over again. Hey, Angela. She says she watching from the bushes.
I know that's right. Yeah, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Yeah, I know everybody they missed us and all that. You know, it's all good. You know, we had to come away for a minute.
I haven't. You know what, Tom? I looked on the videos, right, that I've been doing, and I'm like, we ain't went live in almost a week.
I know, right?
Actually, it was was it Thanksgiving? It was 2 days before Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah, you posted something because I was sitting up here looking because I meant to send you a message. It was like you and your house hunt.
Oh yeah, the house hunt. I am having
Yeah, that's a little small, sis. I don't know what they was asking for that, but that one house.
Yeah, that one was small. It was probably the second because one of them was real big, and then the other one was the one. Did you see the one that had the big kitchen?
I think I missed that.
Little kitchen.
I saw the one with that little ass room. He talking about the master bedroom. I'm like,
yeah.
No.
That was too small.
Oh no.
That was too small. But the first one I saw, it was so big. But then I wasn't really feeling the backyard because the backyard kind of went downhill.
Oh, slow.
It wasn't. I mean, and I'm like, it ain't like I'm gonna be running around my backyard or anything, but I'm gonna have kids,
grandkids,
grandkids, nieces, nephews, grandnieces, nephews, cousins, and I don't want them back there sliding down some hill, you know. And then the front yard is cool, but then the front yard isn't fenced in, but the backyard is. So like, no, I want me an even yard all the way around the house.
You want to be gated in.
Yeah, I didn't take that one either. So I'm like, oh well, I took a break the last week or so. I haven't went looking. Matter of fact, my banker hit me up today and said, "How are we on the house, honey?" I said, "I'm still looking."
Should have told him minding. That's what you should have told her. You should have told him minding.
Oh well, I can't tell her that. She the one giving me the money.
What the one she gave the money? Tell her you still minding. That's what you're doing. Mind your own damn business.
Sure, no, she reaches out to me like once or twice a month just to check on me to see if I'm still house hunting, you know.
Yeah, she want that commission, girl.
I know. Well,
she rushing you for that commission.
That's that's not the realtor though. That's the people at the bank. That's who be hitting me up every now and then.
Yeah, they want to make sure that you're gonna utilize that line of credit.
Yeah, because they just gave me like, you know, I already told you about that. I got $50,000 more to use.
Nothing not wrong with that. So
but it's like I'm trying to take my time and make sure, you know, make sure I get what I really, really want.
Girl, you need to try to move out in the country, girl. That's what you need to try.
In the country, I don't know.
Shit, get more bang for the buck.
Like where?
Well, back home, I don't know. Well, shit, you know, you still got a few hicks.
I am not moving out to the country here in Nebraska. Really? I'm gonna move out to them shits and the sticks, and then y'all don't hear from me ever again.
Shit, nah, you'll be good. Well, I don't know. You know, you might have to check on down. You might have to check down here in Texas. I don't know. You have to see what it is.
You know what's in the country up here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the same way down here too. It's just a little bit more open, and down here, folks respect. They retrospect your property. You know,
again, like I said,
they don't cross your line.
What gives in the country up here?
Oh well, yeah, they can't. Well, see, I don't like the gun laws up there, so just stay in Nebraska and kiss my ass.
I don't like the gun law. Oh, did you see my post that I made on Facebook the other day? I had made a Facebook post because for the first time ever in Omaha or here, you know, in our area, I walked into a restaurant and on the wall it said, lawful concealed weapons are allowed here.
Damn
and I had
right.
to do a double I looked at that sign. I said, hold up.
Damn right.
So I ain't got to take my pistol and put it in the car.
Nah, you keep that shit right up on you. Come and eat in peace.
I asked my friend. I mean, it was the first time I ever seen something like that in a restaurant, and so I looked at the sign again, and I snatched my friend because she was walking through the door. I said, "Hold up, does that say what I think it say?" Because I'm just used to seeing signs. You know, we see more signs that says prohibited
I'm sorry, but
instead of permitted, and I guess that's because of where we are up here.
Have you seen the one where they out there in Cali where they robbed the couple that was eating?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you know him, but the homeboy Shane Nunn.
Yeah, that's
posted, the homeboy. When I had posted that post, Shane, he posted the link under my post to the dude who was robbing those people in the restaurant. He said, "See, if more restaurants and more facilities allow people with valid licenses to have concealed weapons in their facilities, shit like that won't happen."
Yeah, he was ready though.
Ain't no way somebody just gonna come up in there and be robbing all the patrons. He was taking their jewelry and everything.
You know, he had his girl. He had his girl. He was him and his girl.
Like, really? They just up there just taking. I mean, just making them check yourself, fool.
Yeah, like I mean, you know, ain't making no big scene. You know, I mean, you figure somebody they pull up, he got a handgun with an extended clip. I mean, you really, even if you got your heat, you really ain't. You're not gonna make no big scene because it's like, okay, he ain't making out. But the minute, but you pointing that gun at me, bro, I'm gonna hit you. I'm not gonna.
That gun, I could not believe how visible the gun was, and people just sitting around like
looking stupid. Like literally looking stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? Are y'all kidding me? Like, y'all don't see this cat got this doggone extendo clip on this joint, on this Ruger or Smith & Wesson, one of them. And y'all just going and he got a mask around it, and then this girl doing the same thing, and then they just walk on off. After you see somebody stop, if somebody stop eating and they taking off their jewelry and they wallet, okay, and you're gonna just sit there, man. Nah, I'm gonna light you up.
Man,
I might have to tell. I'm gonna have a good ass lawyer on here because you know they're gonna be trying to hit me with something or discharging in the open.
Oh yeah.
With other pedestrians, you know, what if you would have hit some kids or what I didn't? That's the key. I got the perpetrators. I didn't shoot the next person or a stray bullet or none of that. Nah, we ain't gonna even have all that because, like you said, yeah, if they would allow that, I don't think that they would have. You ain't gonna be what? I'm sorry. There's been some idiots that's been trying to rob gun stores. Why would you want to do that?
Well, see, the thing, like I was talking to Shane about on Facebook, I said that's the reason why so much of this stuff keeps happening is because these people know that concealed weapons are not allowed, so they're expecting nobody else in the place to have a gun.
Exactly.
And that's usually the case. That's usually the case.
And that's how they get away with it. You're not gonna. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna come up in no place or facility where I'm sitting out eating with my loved one, and they're gonna rob us both. Nah, bro. That I can't let you do that. No, not like that. I'm not gonna be no super Negro superhero. You got the hand up on me. No, I'm gonna save face. I'm not gonna chase you because then that makes me the aggressor. But down here in particular, somebody literally rob you or whatever, and you'll say, you shit. Even after that fact, you can. If you got the upper draw, you can lay their ass down.
That was just messed up because the people at the table was just looking
dumb
on candid camera.
Like literally, you like, and then on top of that, they wasn't the only ones that they have been hitting because they have been have been sitting outside this. I think they have been sitting outside that restaurant in particular. They've been sitting around different restaurants just watching people, just waiting. If they seeing anybody going on up in there with jewelry or anything like that, they go up there, they hit them, they rob them, and they go on to the next victim.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they thirsty out here, man. I mean, it's hectic. It's like it's not even that deep, bro. Like, I mean, you know, I mean, think about it. Also, too, the backdraft. You know, imagine if it was some fake jewelry. Then what?
I know.
But then you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad at the people that you robbed. So the next time you see me, you may actually want to get at me for real because you're gonna be like, oh, you know.
You done gave me some janky promoter jewelry.
Yeah, I done robbed you for some fake ass, some cubic zirconia. So now I got an issue because now I'm in trouble.
It might go to jail too. Might go to prison for robbing some cubic zirconia.
Exactly. So now I gotta put you on front page news. I gotta make sure your mama didn't put you on a t-shirt. No, it ain't happening like that, bro.
Oh, because you got some gumball jewelry.
Yeah, you're not gonna, that's childish. You're not gonna do me like that. That's not even cool. Like, honestly, as far as our people goes, and this is just being honest, this is not an opinion, but this is we really shouldn't be doing any harm to one another at all. Like,
exactly.
Level, period. Look, if we need to protect ourselves from one another on a level, if you're threatening or you're going to do harm to me, that's different. But right now, we too spread out and too weak as a unit. Because if shit was to actually honestly hit the fan amongst different nationalities of people and all that, we would be asked the fuck out. Because
that's why people always be talking about. And I know what exactly Black Lives Matters mean, but a lot of people's getting hated on or getting chewed out about saying when they would say Black lives. What about our lives? What about Black people? Period. Like, y'all in the hood, it ain't none of this. But then as soon as an officer kill one of us, then we in the millions, we in the thousands, we in the hundreds marching down the street to the White House, to the jail cells, but we around here just killing up each other left and right. And
that's the problem.
That Black Lives Matter means our lives matter, just as well as the white people. But when are we gonna matter to ourselves?
That's the problem right then and there. It has to. Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, it may take an outside force. I'm not saying that it's going to take an outside force to settle that, but it seems like that it's going to take the same force that we are up here complaining and bitching about. They're going to ante it up, and it's going to get worse to a point to be like, okay, then it's going to become okay, now you got the whole world is coming down on their neck now about this because y'all just around here just killing people just because. I mean, it's bad enough to where a lot of these cases with these cops and sheriffs and stuff has been running around here. Stuff is coming out, even though it might have happened a year, 2-3 years ago. They out here, shooting, then shot folks up, harassed and beat folks, killing folks, dogs. There was a story just came out the other day. There was somebody had a camera. They were like candid camera. Well, the police. Supposedly camera wasn't working at the time, and they thought that they was gonna sweep it up under the rug, but somebody didn't know
camera not working.
Yeah, there was a business that had a camera, and there was somebody that was actually recording when the guy the cop actually approached the guy. The man was just walking his dog, said something, whatever. I guess the cop didn't like how he responded, and literally pulled his gun out and shot and killed the man's dog.
For
no reason, just no reason. Period.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's a lot of shit, man. Then you got these cops out here that's getting off. They sweeping this shit up under the rug with a lot of these police that's beating these charges, these rape charges and stuff. They out here, molest, doing all kind of shit, whipping on their wives, and they beating all this shit because they done got so used to this qualified immunity, But that's eventually the woe the day that they overturn that. Because you thinking that I don't know how y'all remember I don't know if you remember how they was talking about how the police was quitting in droves because they put that law out where you can't use the chokehold and all that stuff no more.
Yeah.
Gee, they gonna be begging.
Y'all gonna quit because y'all can't choke us out. What kind of
eventually they're gonna be begging people to be
19
doing law enforcement because it's gonna be too damn dangerous because that qualified immunity ain't gonna save it. It ain't gonna keep you. It's not gonna be forever. That's what it is. It's kind of like a quota to me. It's like y'all better do as much as y'all can now because when we lift this protection, this ring of protection from y'all ass, public gonna tell y'all new and they're gonna crucify you.
So people just walking off the job as policemen and probably not trying to get a job as a policeman because they can't choke us anymore.
Basically, there's a whole lot of stuff. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was swept up under the table, and they'll say, Well, you know, that's because a lot of cops and stuff and people in law enforcement have been spilling the beans, and that goes for all
And
doctors.
I'm glad they spilling the damn beans.
It's sad, man, because it's that type of network. But then they'll tell us, well, if you see something, speak on it. No, I'm not speaking on shit. I mean, if
They
it's
need to
something,
speak on their own shit. They see each other out there beating each other, beating us upside the head and stomping us in the ground and choking us. And
they do all kind of crooked ass
pulling
shit.
over women and fondling them and
What
touching them inappropriately and all this kind of stuff.
What about the brother that was in the prison down up in Missouri for 40-something years? You know, they automatically released him the other day. They literally just the brother, he was in there for 43 years. And to come to find out he was innocent, didn't even do shit.
Well, that's what we was talking about the other day. That's why when Laverne, matter of fact, she just called me. I just text her. She might jump on the live. I don't know. But when Laverne was on the show with us like a week ago, you know that guy that they were petitioning to not get the death sentence
right
down there in Oklahoma. That's one reason why a lot of people really do not like the death sentence, because too often some of the people in jail, like a large percentage, is innocent. And then we just don't find out until they've been in there 10, 20, 30
or they dead.
years. Or they dead when, we got new DNA. You know, we got new witnesses and, all that kind of stuff.
Here's what I don't like about that situation. In order for them to see the governor, he ain't shit. He need to be executed, because here's the thing. Yeah, I said it. But in order for you to make this man stay of execution, meaning that if I do this for you, that means that in the future you will get no more parole hearings. You will get no more.
Disclaimer right there.
Like, I mean, the type of criteria that they gave this man in the defense, it was like ludicrous. He don't get no more parole hearings, no more none of that. He just basically got to right away in prison, even though the evidence is still pointing to the man's innocence. But he still got to be right away. He can't get no parole hearings, none of that. So basically, in order for you to have your stay of execution, you not be on death row, but they're gonna give you life, and you still don't have these privileges. You still don't have this and that, but yet and still, there's a still possibility, big possibility that you're innocent of everything that we are accusing you of. Now, to me, that's foul. So you're telling me is that okay? You stayed my execution because there's new evidence, knowing that I didn't do it, but yet still you're telling me that I got to stay in the penitentiary the rest of my life with no possibility of parole, no parole hearings, no more lenient, stay of executions, none of that. So that means if we find something opposite of what the truth is, which is the truth is that you didn't do it, but if we find anything that's stating that you had something to do with that, oh yeah, we're going to cook you. Ain't nothing going to stop you. Ain't no stay of execution, ain't no double jeopardy law going to work, nothing. We're going to get your ass. That's what they waiting for.
Yeah, and matter of fact, while you on that topic, I'm gonna go ahead, just in case nobody heard about the story. I'm gonna go ahead and play this little clip about the man that you're referring to, who is now a millionaire. Okay, let me know if you cannot hear it.
43 years behind bars for a triple homicide that he did not commit is waking up a millionaire this morning. 62-year-old Kevin Strickland was exonerated Tuesday morning and released from the Western Missouri Correctional Center. He appeared on New Day the very next morning and told us that the first thing he did was visit his mother's grave to give her a proper goodbye.
To know my mother was underneath that dirt, and I hadn't got a chance to visit with her in the last years because due to her, diminishing dementia state, it was. I revisited those tears that I did when they told me I was guilty of a crime I didn't commit. So it was a lot of stuff came out. I talked to her for a minute. I believe she could hear me. I do.
I understand that you want to see
the ocean.
Yeah, that'd be a big win. Yeah, I think anybody that's alive should want to see the ocean before they pass, one time in life. So yes, that's a big deal with me.
Well, now Kevin can go to any beach that he wants to. A GoFundMe account set up by the Midwest Innocence Project has topped more than $1 million and counting, with donations coming in from around the world.
I was stunned to learn that in Missouri, if you were wrongly convicted, and then of course you get out of prison the way Kevin did, you don't get restitution.
Yeah.
So he's relying on the kindness of strangers who, thank God, have come through for him.
And I looked that up. It says only those who are exonerated through DNA testing get $50 per day of post-conviction confinement. And so that is like part of this effort. I mean, it's sad that this is why he's been able to raise this much money, but it's because he gets no financial compensation despite being wrongly convicted, wrongly imprisoned.
Yeah.
And this,
Isn't that crazy?
And you know what? And that's why I believe in an eye for an eye. You falsely accuse me, I don't give a damn if you the judge. Your ass is gonna get it. You the prosecutor, you falsely convict me and get me, your ass is gonna get it. The problem is that there's no punishment. Everybody say that there is no one above the law, but yet and still it's the people that is controlling and judging and keeping and literally are making decisions of ending people's lives, or has the power to destroy, corrupt, or enhance and keep allow a person to live their natural free life. Or you can just basically just say one thing and destroy a person's whole family structure, legacy, and all that in just a moment of the blink of an eye. That's too much power for any individual to have over anybody else. And then when you got a group and a network of these type of clowns in these states and shit that got these fucked up ass laws like that, oh, I can't get no restitution. Hold on, I'd have been in prison for over 4+ decades.
43 years.
Don't y'all know that man been in the penitentiary since I was basically since 1977?
And the fact that a lot of those people in those seats, they don't get no type of punishment. They don't have to remove themselves.
Imagine what he has missed, though. I'm talking about the development, the full development of the first Mac computers with the Oregon Trails. I'm talking about the big block cell phones. I mean, he done missed it all. The flip phones, the birth of hip hop, damn near all that.
And he's 62. So, oh my God, he went in very young.
The stress level that man is going to have to deal with. And on top of that, may the Most High really give him a long, extended life. But the most thing that's going to wear his heart down is the fact that he did not get a chance to be with his mother in her last days.
Right.
That shit is going to eat. I don't give a fuck how they can get that man. He can get, if he's been in prison for 43 years, I don't care if he end up with $43+ million for a year, every doggone year, $1 million for every year that he was in prison. That still is not going to help release that hurt and that pain. And the fact that my mama knew, and she knew that the last of her days, I was locked up. Like,
because no amount of money can replace
none of that.
Like that.
None of that.
And he was 62. He's 62 now. So when he went in, he was 19 years old. So he was like really.
He missed everything.
I mean, 19 to me is still a kid.
He
like
missed
he went
everything.
in the big house at 18. You know the kind of stuff they do to people that young in prison. Ain't
Especially
no telling
during
what
that
all
time.
this. Ain't no telling what all this man went through. Were you about to say something, Miss Soul?
Yeah, I was gonna say that my cousin was wrongfully convicted, and yesterday was his Thanksgiving Day was his 3-year anniversary of being free. The Innocence Project helped him him and his co-defendant to get free after being convicted all those years for a crime that they didn't commit. And so he's free now, and his mom who believed in his innocence all these years, continued to, she did interviews and all kind of stuff to do what she can, and now she's ailing like really, really bad, and but he's taking really good care of her. I mean, like, he got a little piece of change. I don't know how much, and I don't, get in his business like that, but he was able to buy himself a home or whatever, and he took his mom out of the nursing home, and he's now taking care of her himself, which, he felt like that's my mom, that's my reasonable service. But it was like she held on, barely able to walk, taking chemo and everything else, because while he was locked up, I took her a lot of places and spent a lot of time with her. And so I was there. I know what she did to fight to hold on, and she finally got to see her baby free. And I'm so excited about that. But there's so many other people out there that's being, wrongfully convicted and gonna die there, because, like the Purpose Pain situation and the situation with the young man you guys are talking about, they commute the sentence, but these guys didn't do what they were convicted of doing, and you commute the sentence, but they still left to die on the block, and it's just sad. That's sad. Some of these guys never had opportunity to have a family, have children, or, some didn't even know what it was like to even become a man in that way because they were so young when they got locked up. So it's really sad, and it's very unfortunate, the whole thing about it. Yeah.
It is very unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see. Kevin Strickland after wrongful conviction, freed after 43 years with no restitution. Okay, I went ahead and put the link in there because just in case anybody wants to, help or donate, the GoFundMe is in the chat. And yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, well, he already got $1,630,000 in the GoFundMe. How much money has he lost or was not able to gain? Ain't no telling who he could have been. He was 19. And I'm not saying he was probably on his right path at that time, like into college, majoring in medicine or anything like that. But you never know what corners your life can take at the age of 19.
Exactly.
So that's like 43 years without any pay, locked up in a cage, done been locked up when your mother passed away. And you get out, and in Missouri, there is no law that says they have to give you anything. Like, what they give people when they've been in prison, like when they get out and they were found guilty and they were not released because of some DNA or whatever. When they get out, don't they give them like $100 in a bus pass?
$50 in a bus, yep, something like that.
$100 in a bus pass or something after they've been in prison all this time. But when you have been in there for 43 years, 365 a year, 7 days a week, and they don't give you no rest. They don't give you. All they gave him was $100 and a bus pass and said sorry. Like, if they said sorry. 43 years. I'm in my 40s now. Child. That's a long ass time to not get any restitution at all. So I am glad that he's getting all this money from strangers. And like Tone said, like my bro said, he's in his 40s. He's 62 now, and no telling how hard his life was in prison. Prison is hard, but depending on what you actually go through in there, on top of just being in there, he could have had a really hard life. So ain't no telling how much time he still got here on this earth. First thing he said he want to do is go see the ocean after he saw his mother's gravesite. That is, I hope he lives a long life, and not just because of that money, but I just hope that he lives a long life.
Some of the things he ain't seen, you know.
Exactly, and that money could help him go on trips. Who knows? He could have been 19 and had a kid or two at that time. You know, sisters, nephews, nieces. You know, excuse me. But who knows? That's crazy. I'm glad Tom brought that story up because I think I had heard about it, but again, last week was, you know, pretty crazy with the holiday and being around family and friends and stuff. But yeah, so when we do like 2 hours on here, y'all enjoyed our show tonight.
Of course.
Monday night turn up to kind of make up for Friday night.
I'm trying to see if I can find a story about my cousin real quick.
I had to get my funny cigarette together.
Oh, that's right. Get your funny cig.
Yeah, I had to get my funny cigarette together. But anyway, yeah, it's sad, but you know, we ain't, you know, we gonna still be victorious, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, most of our and that goes for anybody that's actually been done wrong or wrongfully convicted, man. When you're taking away from your family, dude, and from your loved ones, you got to think, especially if you had kids at the young age, and that your kids got kids, and some of these people kids got grandkids, and it's like, I've been away for 35, 45 years, you know, like, dude, you have missed some of the greatest inventions known to be created. I mean, you missed the Michael Jordan era. You missed the Magic Johnson era. You missed all that. I mean, you heard about it, but you missed all that. I mean, you literally watched everything go from housing project things to skyscrapers.
Right.
And internet. I mean, you watched everything go from pay phones to ET phone home. I can talk on my doggone wristwatch. I'm looking at people walking down the street talking to themselves. They looking at their watch and speaking to their watch. Siri, you know, let me know what car headlights.
Who's Alexa? What she look like?
With her dusty ass.
You know what? This man, you know, this kind of reminds me of what just recently happened in Oklahoma, how they overturned his death sentence. This man, ever since he was 18 years old in 1978, has always maintained that he was at home watching TV and had nothing to do with the killings. Just like the dude in Oklahoma, they just overturned his death sentence at the last, the 12th hour, 4 hours before he was supposed to be killed.
They were gonna get him.
And he was gonna get it. 4 hours left, and they let him remain in jail for the rest of his life. I and a lot of people, of course, believe he should have been released because of the fact that the witness gave a totally wrong description of him. And he has always maintained that he was at home. His family, his mother has maintained that he was at home that night. Now, one thing about me, I know some people lie to protect their family. But one thing about me, I am not going to lie to the police, the FBI, anybody like that, and tell them my son was really at home if I knew he wasn't really at home. I'm sorry, son. I love you and everything. But if you out there doing a crime, you need to fess up and be a man and do the motherfucking time.
I'm rooting for the bad guy.
You're not gonna have me be no accessory to you lying. It's one thing to lie to the damn teacher and say you at home sick and you really at the mall with your homeboys. But no,
I'm lying.
Somebody that died and somebody dead, and I'm gonna sit here and lie and say you was at home and let you get away with murder. No,
I'm going with the bad guy. I'm lying.
I sent you a link.
Okay, I just got it. And like I said, I'm gonna pull that up real quick. But like I said, some people will lie for their family. But my thing is, if I'm lying for you for this murder, how many other murders you done committed? How many other murders you gonna commit?
And while I'm up in jail for lying.
While I'm up here lying for you, telling them your ass at home, and you up here running around the streets with your rugged friends, murdering motherfuckers. No, so I would hope that his family, the dude in Oklahoma, I mean, they already overturned his death sentence, but I would hope that they were being honest and then that they stuck to that story for 20-something years.
But the point is that he'll never be eligible for parole. So
And
even
that's
if they
messed
did,
up.
and if they did find him and then once again retry and say, well, he's innocent of all charges, they're still not gonna let him go.
And that's messed up because of that mayor. I mean that governor talking about it don't matter whatever he this is it. This is his last chance at not dying, not getting out, whatever.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's all we gonna do. But the witness was wrong.
That's why the witness need to be tarred and feathered.
Man, ooh, Miss Cecil. Oh, Miss Cecil, yeah, I remember that story. I think I did a story. Yep, I remember that story. We talked about that before. Kendrick Scott and Justly Johnson, the two friends. Yep.
Yep,
the Mother's Day murder. Kendrick Scott and Justly Johnson, in Detroit, Michigan.
What's up with that family? What's up with that family though? That I think it was about a week or two ago. Old dude, I think he snapped. I don't know. It was a murder suicide. They were some prominent folks. They were some prominent black folks.
Murder suicide.
No, she snapped. She snapped. She killed him, man, herself.
What
happened?
That was down in the ATL.
Yeah, that was down in Atlanta. A prominent black couple.
Lawyer, I think. Yeah, she was an attorney or some shit.
A black attorney snapped and killed her husband?
She, I don't know what she did, but I forgot what it was. But they were real doing it big, power couple. But they said they was both cheating on each other, and she was going through some mental stuff or whatever.
Oh, well,
they still
that
sitting.
sounds like a relationship that should have ended a long time ago. But there's this whole probably because of their status. Probably because they.
I thought they had kids. I thought also it was just them. I thought they killed their family, but it was just them two. Okay.
Hold on, let me look it up.
They all be shaming themselves. That's just sad, man. If you got that kind of wealth and money, I'm sorry, but I don't. There is nobody. Why I got that? That's like me. I mean, and I'm not even speaking that into the wind, but I'm gonna hypothetically say that's like me and my wife. We got it from the mud and grinding, and my dumb ass go out here trying to go get some old scallywag out here trying to holler at it because I got money. Like, I'm on some Kanye shit, begging it. I'll be like Kanye, begging Kim to come back. Nah, ain't none of that. My wife out here sliding and riding and doing whatever she did. A broad shoulder is a hard dick to ride on, and that's what she'll be doing while I'm out here begging. Because I'm doing stupid shit because I didn't fucked up for me. Anybody no time for that dumb ass shit. That is just some old kindergarten ass, junior high, just some backwood nigga shit, man. Like who does that? Like who does that? I don't care how much money you got. Look, if you with somebody, you stick with them until the glue comes untied. If the glue comes untied, then guess what? It was just not meant. Period. Other than that, all that going around, everybody want to be slick and sneaky and, well, I got this little side piece. Yeah, little do you know you part of somebody else's side piece empire network too. So I guess everybody's side piecing. Get the hell out of here with that mess. I'll be damned if you even label me as a piece. I'm either the whole turkey or I ain't shit.
But hold up, Tom. You said, okay, now the story I found was from August 2019. And it says mother and prominent Atlanta family suspected of killing 2 children herself in a murder-suicide. Was that it?
No, this one just happened.
Okay.
I think this just happened. I believe now. I don't know unless they just now posting that shit and it's going viral. You know how we do. You know how they be delaying stuff. It'd be a story from 1995 and they be talking about it just happened last week.
Hold on, let me see. Atlanta, a man killed a woman, then died during a shootout. No, that can't be it.
But yeah, girl, I'm waiting
for that. I'm trying to find it because
I'm trying to find that new Sesame Street.
What the hell was you talking about? Sesame Street did what?
I was just messing around.
How you get to Sesame Street? What happened?
I said I was waiting for that new Sesame Street family reunion to come out.
What? Wait a minute. You serious? It's a Sesame Street?
No, sis, I was just joking.
Man,
Imagine that.
Man. Miss Sislo, get him.
Imagine that. Because they already get
lemon with your lemon pepper steppers.
yeah, my lemon pepper steppers. That is the dumbest shit on Instagram. I promise you. I'll be on the gram more than I'll be on any of that. The Twitter, I check it out, but the gram is where it's at with me. Facebook is a crook. I'm so tired of it. Only thing good with Facebook with me right now is I'm learning how to invest into their new universe that they making, the metaverse. That's what folks need to be checking out and stop playing and sitting on the sideline. Watch how these folks is moving. Yeah, watch how these people is moving.
Your family. Oh, what fun it is.
Oh, hold up.
Are you guys with us? Jingle bells.
Is that my? You know, there was a movie that I watched. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. It was a good.
Girl, we are us black folk. We always do. It's one thing about us too. We sure know how we watch any and everything and be on point.
I don't watch any and everything, but Bruised. Have you seen Bruised?
Which one?
Bruised with Halle Berry on Netflix.
Okay. I see. Me and my wife, we seen the trailer for it.
No, you gotta watch that.
Yes, you'll see.
I watched it yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That movie is so good. See, you know I'm a crybaby when people are like being hurt and stuff like that.
Oh Lord.
So I shedded some tears.
You know, they're snotting.
Me and my son was talking about it because he watched it and I watched it, and you know he's 20. I'm in my 20s now, but
you childish.
I'm in my 30, 35.
I know that's right.
Anyway, always think young. But anyway, yeah, he really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, we're like 20 something years apart from each other, but he has some good opinions of the movie, you know. And I was just like, wow, you got all that out of that, you know?
Oh, wow.
It's nice for young people, young students, young children to be so insightful, you know, on things sometimes. But yeah, y'all got to watch that. You and your wife, make sure you watch that tonight, tomorrow, something like that.
Y'all seen The Harder They Fall yet?
Yes. With Regina King. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. And you know, when you see the scene where when they get ready to they walk downside of the train, when they stop the train, and they walk down the side of the train, if you slow down the thing, you see and look at the name of the train. The name of the train is C.A. Bozeman.
C.A. Bozeman.
It's a tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, on the side of the car, it says the C.A. Bozeman. It's a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Today would have been his 45th birthday too.
Oh wow! Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Oh wow! So you
it was a tribute.
Such a talented being, talented person.
I am. Some of the movies I wanted to see, I haven't even been able to watch it yet.
Wow, you know what? You're gonna make me watch that just so I can go to the scene where they stop out in that train.
Yeah, when you look on the side of the train, I saw Regina King talking about it.
All I was doing was trying to see how close the train was gonna get to her. I'm like, they just stood there on the tracks, and the train was just like,
yeah, they done robbed enough of them. They knew how long.
Yeah, she was standing there. I was like, I mean, you know, it's not gonna hit her, but I'm like, this bitch, like that's a bad bitch.
Y'all talking about How Hard They Fall?
Yes, you gotta watch that, and you gotta watch Bruised.
Harder They Fall was that joint, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it on here before I lay down.
Yes, real
from
good.
the first
Y'all watch
2
them.
minutes. Tom, from the first 2 minutes, it's so much action in that movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I seen him. I just like I got to get back to watching him again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
It's
watch
good.
Bruce, and I'm gonna watch not tonight because I'm going to bed, but tomorrow, while I'm working throughout the day, or I might wait till because we got our Tuesday night show with my pastor tomorrow night. So I might watch like one of the episodes, episode 1 of Power 2 tomorrow, then watch episode 2 on Wednesday.
Well, now, don't forget, Kevin Hart got a new one out, too.
Oh, I saw that. I watched the whole, when I say I binge watched the whole season.
I ain't seen all of it yet.
Was good. Tone, have you seen that one?
What?
I gotta go get me something to snack on so I can sit down.
I stayed up all night.
Which one?
True Story on Netflix, and it's with Kevin Hart and Wesley
No,
Snipes.
not yet.
Yes, okay,
No,
that's a
it's
third one you gotta watch. So, well, you already watched the train one. So, Bruce and True Story on Netflix.
I was thinking about. I was up here thinking about watching Ernie and Bert.
What is up with you in this damn? I can't even.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I love Sesame Street and Flintstones.
Oh, yabba dabba doo.
Oh yeah, Flintstones had the soundtrack.
Huh?
I say Flintstones had the banging soundtrack. I'll be playing that on the keyboard sometime. That should be funny.
I love me some Flintstones, y'all. Hear me?
Yes. Oops. I keep clicking on all this stuff on Facebook, playing all this doggone music. But
you having a church moment?
No, see, my cousin, they just bought a mini mansion, and so she did a story. She did a Facebook story, and I clicked on it to look at their house, and she had gospel music playing.
That's what's up.
But yeah, they got a beautiful house, mini mansion. They just closed on it the other day.
I know that's right.
I interviewed her. The last daycare lady that I interviewed, child care center lady that I interviewed a few weeks ago.
Are you talking about Miss Johnson?
That was okay. Hold up. Okay, I'm getting confused. Hold up. Okay, not that one. That's my cousin too. Shyla.
Yeah.
That's my cousin too. But the other daycare lady that I interviewed, Generation Z, the first daycare interview I did, that's the one who just bought the mini mansion. So my cousin's doing big shit. Like, okay, now you have mentioned what show did you just mention? American, All American. Was that you who mentioned All American at the beginning of the show?
Probably it was something like that.
Yeah,
I think that was you who had mentioned All American. Daphne, her daughter, another one of her songs is playing on a TV show, and it's All American on the premiere this season.
Oh wow!
My niece Danny, she is doing Thailand music. She is on like 4 TV shows now. Her songs are like on 4 TV sitcoms. Big TV shows, Tyler Perry's All American. She's doing the doggone thing. They are really picking up her music and adding them to these. And pretty soon they're gonna be in movies, and that's when it be real big. But yeah, so I'm proud of her. She's doing big things.
How you spell Thailand?
It's TYLYNN.
Okay.
Y'all check her out. Thailand music. That's my niece. I'm telling y'all gonna be like, oh my god, when she already big right now, especially in the Midwest as a female rapper. But when she truly reach her potential, y'all can be like, man, the first time I heard about her was on the Hood Table, and that's who sings our intro song too. Our intro theme song. Our Hood Table song, that's who raps our Hood Table song, my niece, Thailand. And a lot of her rap songs are being picked up. Matter of fact, she won an award about a month or two ago. I did post that though on my community wall. She got an award for one of her, it was a hip hop rap song award that she got. So yeah, she's doing good. Angela said she was gonna. I thought you were about to play the Flintstone soundtrack. Oh, y'all see, y'all really trying to get me to get some. Y'all trying to get me giving some strikes on my channel. And it ain't like a strike. When you play like music and stuff, you don't get a strike. You just can't monetize that video. So whoever music that is, they get the monetization from your YouTube video.
Basically.
Yeah, so and I don't like doing that. I'm like, man, sometimes I'll be like doing videos like on Friday Night Lives or something, and we play a song or something, and I get the little notice after the video over saying, oh, this person who owns that copyright is going to get paid from your video and not you. I'm like, damn. So every time my video play, they get paid. But you know, sometimes I'll be like, oh well, it's all right. It's all good.
They
I'll
send
take
them
one.
dumbass messages. They send them dumbass messages like that's gonna hurt your feelings.
I mean, it depends. Like sometimes if you had a really good show, you got all these views,
Well, yeah, that's understood.
views, and then you find out you can't even make no money off that video. So they do give you the option though, where you can go in and edit, and you can remove the song, you can remove the copyrighted material from your video. So they do give you that option. But yeah, a lot of when it comes to YouTube, a lot of people's about their money.
Well, if that's the case, then shit. I don't know. Come up with another method of it. Then maybe have an intro, start beatboxing or something.
And see, that's why when I did my intro, I picked a copyright-free beat that I had my niece, Thailand Music, rap over.
Thank you.
So that's what I did. I picked a copyright-free beat and had her rap over it. So that's what I did. So we can't get no copyrights. So we can play our theme song all day, every day.
I know that's
every day. But it is 11:09, y'all. And I know Tom want to be on here till like 3 a.m. with his wife looking at him crazy.
The devil is a lie.
Off of there. Wifey will be like, get your butt in the bed.
I'm sitting up here looking crazy now, trying to figure out what I'm about to watch until the TV starts watching me.
Well, Miss Sislo, do you think he should watch Bruce first? Well, yeah, you gotta watch Bruce first. Because Kevin Hart, that's a whole 9-10 episode season. So watch Bruce first, and then you do like Kevin Hart tomorrow, or start on that. But me, I'm going to watch Power, the new season, episode 1 and 2, and then Wednesday I'm gonna go live and we can all discuss it. And Miss Sislo, you gotta watch it too, right?
I'm about to watch
Power and Kevin Hart.
I'm about to watch Black Dynamite versus Undercover Brother.
Oh Lord. Okay, he about to roll one of his special cigarettes. That's what that's about.
I think he already has. He imagines stuff. He imagines stuff that don't even exist.
Yeah, I'm done with him and his Sesame Street and Bert and Ernie and Big Bird and Cookie Monster and
he's
Rock the Law.
He's seeing some things. All right, y'all. I love you on purpose.
Love you too.
Peace and love to everything and everybody.
Peace and love to everybody. Everybody who tuned in to this impromptu show tonight. Thank you for stopping by. To the people who shared the video, liked the video, and came through and offered your little comments in the chat. Thank you, my loves, Miss Sislo, my bro, Tone, and your beautiful wife in the background. Tell her I'm going to be ready Wednesday. I want her up on the screen. Now, well, she ain't got to show her face if she don't want to.
I
want to discuss Power with all y'all.
Yeah, she'll be on there. I'll make sure she's on there. You gotta do is just send a message, girl.
All right. Well, love you guys as always. Y'all my peeps. Okay, everybody, as we usually do, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember,
keep it hood.
Keep it hood.
Already, y'all.
Already. Bye.
All right. Peace.
Good night.
Good night.